Guten Tag. Welcome to the show. And we will be continuing collaging um, album art, actually, singles art covers. But for now, it's a self shilling moment on Amazon and customary, of course. In the best tradition of white bread, I will be shilling white bread books. So earlier I have mentioned that we have books for sale, and there is one in the carousel as I speak somewhere. Just scroll. You guys know how to work it. And previously I was shilling paper covers, which are great and are cheaper. And if you would like to just get to know the art, this would be a slightly cheaper alternative. And you will get maximum satisfaction from these for sure. However, I would like to let you know, inform you that uh, I have an entire set of art books, pieces of property. Wait a second. Ta-da! That I'm rather proud of, and it is a sin to be proud, but I am satisfied with the achievement of putting together um, in summary, this is let me see, 600 600 minus 4 8 600 minus 8 is 500, obviously 92 drawings altogether, brought to you by White Bread. Wonderful collection, aesthetically pleasing. There's already a scratch here. Aesthetically pleasing coffee table editions in hardcover, starting with, of course, naturally, volume 1. There is an entire set. How do I present it? They're heavy. Of these beautiful pieces of art. And volume 2, 3, and 4, newest addition to the family. Here is volume 1, presenting from all sides. You get a piece of art just laying on your table, coffee table, lying on your coffee table. Ah, nice grammar there. And of course, the classics. Volume 1 familiarizes you with white bread art. You get to be a proud owner of all these characters that are twisted, complicated, advanced, have hidden messages in them. They're their own Rorschach tests, if you will, to test what kind of personality you have, what kind of colored glasses you wear, how you view these characters. This is a preview of Volume 1. You see it's premium color ink, premium paper, good printing, high quality, 150 pages, like I said, minus 2 that aren't drawings, but even actually this one is a drawing, and then the last one is a classic photo of the two people responsible for this artistic madness. Volume 1, beautiful hard copy, substantial enough to whack somebody on the head and have them feel it. Volume 1. Beautiful, reformatted, re-edited edition, volume 2. The first one, which was a good idea, I didn't back out on it or anything. The first one was landscape, but I just wanted to have everything uniform and consistent. So on the hardcover, I just turned it in a portrait format. So it just, if you were to get a set, nothing stands out. And of course, same thing here. You get the art on both sides. It looks great on a coffee table. If you want to be special, if you want to stand out, this is definitely that kind of art. You're not going to see it anywhere else. There's not really a lot of people doing what my husband does, and I also help out. I'm his PIC, partner in crime, and like I said, I sometimes occasionally scroll through Instagram abstract art, and honestly, I'm a little, I don't want to say disappointed. I can't even say disgusted. I guess the word is bored with what majority of artists consider to be abstract art and how recycled the art is. And most of it is just splatter, and then the rest is just basket wannabes, which I find boring, uninspired, non original. And yes, I'm talking crap about other art because true abstract art is rare and a lot of it is preposterous and pompous, I guess, in its own way, but not in a good way. It wasn't like a positive adjective. And this actually offers you substance, I think. And of course, I will be self advertising and saying good things about myself. What am I, stupid? And I don't mean to pour dirt on other art, but I am just being objective here. Subjectively, I'm being subjectively objective. And personally, as a consumer of art, I'm just always bored on Instagram looking through abstract art and rarely do happen to see real characters, uh, plot lines, not just some splatter and just some deformed shape. Here you get almost like um, prototypes or stereotypes of human behavior, human facial expressions, human madness that is just shown in these cartoony characters. So this is volume 2. Again, a beautiful, bright addition to cheer up your living room, your coffee table. And yeah, I just want to show you guys, for those of you who have not seen anything like that yet. And also, oh, Timothy Shane, I'm always late on reading your comments. I'm sorry. Let's see, 5 minutes. Just ordered the hardcovers for the first 2 volumes. Now I have doubles. Gonna give the soft covers away as presents. Yeah, that's a great way to dispose of them. Thank you so much, Timothy Shane. You've been definitely extremely supportive of our operation here. It's greatly appreciated. Timothy Shane goes on to say, "You two are always reinventing yourselves. Thank you. These days, abstract art is just splatter and imitation to launder money." Exactly. Thank you. I was just saying that. Um, Timothy Shane just now, but you're not pure abstract. You mix elements of real. You mix elements of realism, expressionism, cartoonism, caricature. Thank you. Yes, it is an amalgam of all the methods. Is it a method that you just mentioned? Maybe I should give them to the library. Yeah, that's what I would do. So that way, more people have access to it. Ping pong, just now, never forget that China poisoned the world. All right. Um, I'll never forget. And Timothy Shane just now, and lots of stream of consciousness mixed in. Yes, and that is what we're going for, and not even on purpose. That's just naturally what comes out of my husband's imagination. So here's volume 2. Sorry, volume 3. You just got the first 2. Volume 3, for now, only available in hardcover and a Kindle version, I think. gonna have to check on that. And again, you don't get any text, you don't get any explanation, no intros, no interpretation of art. It's all up to you. You just go right into it from page one, plunge into art, and you interpret it yourself the way you see it, the way you feel it, pothead. And there's all these like subtleties. This art is why it's also interesting and stands out from other artists. Also, there's a lot of subtlety here, and a lot of I like this one. It always makes me think of Radiohead. Somebody else said that, and this one's a classic, of course. That there's a lot of little worlds going on in the background, so you have to pay attention. And as I say it, I'm looking for the one with the worlds. But even this one where you see the Orthodox cross or whatever, and then there's all these little people kind of doing their little things and things happening here in the back to little cities, urban life mixed in with nature and their own scenarios unraveling as you go. So a lot to soak in, a lot to look at, a lot to ponder, a lot of colors. It's non-repetitive. A lot of these are very different from each other. You can't really pinpoint one style, and like Timothy Shane said, yeah, it is kind of like a mixture of realism, expressionism, and abstract, and caricatures and cartoons, and all of that. So here's volume 3, again, 150 pages, just pure art. And of course, the latest edition, something we did together with you guys and Timothy Shane, and puzzles. I love trying to solve the dialogues. Yeah, the dialogues. At first, they seem like kind of nonsense. He uses math and logic equation in his dialogues. Oh, smart, Timothy Shane. You got onto that. Yeah, it's not often. I think you might be actually one of the first people outside of the family of the artist who understood that. But yes, some of them are almost like IQ puzzles that you have to kind of like solve, just like you said, equations. So this is the 4th volume, something we did recently with you guys. Finally, it arrived. I've unboxed it last time for the 6 people that were in the room with me, and I'm really satisfied with the way this turned out. I love the milky orange or peachy or whatever background. I love this guy. I love how this little creature is kind of pooping on the title, which is self-ironic. And the same thing, by the way, if you ever want it autographed too, you can write to us on White Bread Art on Instagram, and we will send you signed copies of this too. People have done that before. And again, 150 pages, 148 drawings, no explanations, no interpretations, just pure art you get to consume. So, and all these characters, all these scenarios unravel in front of you, and for you to decide what they mean, what they are, what the artist was onto. And here's, by the way, one of the drawings we used for the first single of the song of the album. Anyways, that was like a quick 15-minute preview of the 4 volumes. And again, thanks a lot for helping us make this happen. If it weren't for your support and clicking on stuff in the carousel, it would have not happened as fast. All right, Timothy Shane also wrote 2 minutes ago, he uses math and logic equations in his dialogues and symbolism. Yes. And it's hard to see your creator spring link because your name is in the way, just so you know. Yes, I know. Thank you so much for pointing that out. And it actually works when I share the screen with the viewers when we do art, and then it's just, I'll show you, is seen on the black background, like right now. You can see it, and I am still waiting for another approval to be a part of Amazon merch program, and maybe then we can consolidate everything and sell merch with all of these designs on Amazon. That would make everybody's life a lot easier because Timothy Shane said, cool, yes, you're right. And yes, that would, because people have asked me about t-shirts and merch and posters and everything. And I'm like, it's there, but it's hard to bring it because these are all outside links. And Amazon does not allow using outside links, only the Amazon links. All right, so whew, I talked so much, my throat got dry. Anyways, so let's now get to the point of what we're doing here. And what I'm designing now with the help of my husband's art is album covers and single covers. So 9 covers we're working on. Now, for this artist, Kwog, who's you probably figured out is my husband. So this was first single called Digress Egress. Here we go. You just saw this drawing. I've exported these so I can close it so I don't eat up my computer's CPU. Well, actually, I can save it and close it. Here's another one. This is Spoon-Fed Juice Heads, Kwog. Third single. Save it and quit. I already exported it. Here's the second one, surreptitious drivel, and I've already forgotten what surreptitious means. Gonna have to look that up. Kwog, and my affinity is showing me the color wheel. Oh, there we go. So I already have all of these 3. I'm just catching you up with what we've done. Let me save it one more time and close it, and working on the 4th one, and this one's called Too Much, Too Much. So while my computer is catching up, here we go. Let's get to it. Let's collage a little and do what we're here, what we're supposed to be, what we're here for. All right, so I've done most of the work now on this one. Now I'm kind of working on blending in the, see, there's a little bit of line left at the bottom. I'll take care of that now. Of arranging the name and the finding the place for the logo on the album and seeing where it brings me. Look at that, I knew exactly where that was. All right, and also I need to put in a song name, which is Too Much, Too Much. And then after this is done, we'll start from scratch on number 5. Yeah, wow. All right, well, let's find a home for this logo, which I kind of like it here, but then there's this black oval thing, which maybe we could find use for. Now let's see if we can, there we go, invert the logo a little bit and kind of nestle it in the hole, and maybe that would be a good place for it to be. Of course, I still need to find a place for the all right, that's kind of cool. What I like about this one, what's different about this as opposed to the other ones, is I've used texture here. I've been kind of working And you can see even here, there's a bit of slightly, it's a group. Let me just ungroup one of them. Maybe the bottom one. There's slightly choppy here. So let's see if we can blend it in together. And if I can't, there's other things you can do. Like for instance, I can grab, let me just experiment on it. It's not even really that important. And I'm zoomed in 458%, which is obviously no one's going to be zooming in so much there. But if you do have some kind of problem like that, where maybe perhaps a line is too visible, you can just blur the line a little bit by using different tools. Like right now, I'm using smudge tool and am kind of questioning myself in like, is it even working? See, I'm giving all this advice while I'm myself am experimenting with it. So let's try blur. We just want to blur the line, and that's why it's not working, because it's only blurring one layer of the line. So now we're just going to go into the other layer, and there we go. And just blur it a little bit so it's not so obvious. And obviously you can't see it even like this. There's 100% right here. Actually, you can kind of see it. Well, now that, because I know that it's there. But it's very minor, and oh yeah, can't really see it like this. All right. Now let's see if we can shove a text here, name of the song, which is, and why is this part of this group? Wait a second, I'm talking to myself. Too much, too much. Always room to be grammatically correct, I believe. I'd like to believe. Anyways, let's see. And I kind of like using this guy, this guy for background, because he provides like a nice light background. We're gonna choose a font. Obviously, I'm not gonna leave it like that. Let's make it a little bit larger and see what we got for fonts. I tend to, I'm rather picky when it comes to fonts, and to be honest, there are not that many fonts that I have in my program's possession that work for me, that I approve of or whatever. And I noticed another thing about fonts, that no matter what the design is, a font can either make it or break it. The font can make it too obvious, or too obviously, if you know what I mean. What's the word I'm looking for? Not crummy, but amateur is the word I was looking for. So you kind of want to keep choosing fonts that do not give off that amateur vibe too much, but also something that makes sense with the context of the design that you're working with. So, if that made any sense, with that in mind, let's go through some of these fonts. And like I said, most of them I do not. I kind of like this one. It's one of my to-go fonts. On other things, on like book covers. Let's just quickly see what else we got. I like the smudged fonts in this particular case too. I think they work Let's see. I ought to get more fonts though at some point. This isn't too bad. This is one of those that I choose oftentimes. All right. Let's see if I'm satisfied with the color. And so it still will obviously stick to darker colors. And see what makes sense. We'll stick with that for now. And we can always outline it too. In this case, let's see. All right, so I like that grayish purple. That is the body of the font. And now kind of go through motion a little bit. And I'm sort of liking the more subtle color. Somewhere around here. And obviously that's too much. And we'll see where we can make it work. Freddie just now, 1 minute ago. Cowboy hat. You ought to explain the meaning of the cowboy guy. Is that like kind of like yippee-ki-yay? Or you're saying hello? Or is that a bot response? In any case, howdy, Freddie. Oh, howdy, because I'm in Texas. Is that what you're trying to say? Howdy. All right. Because I'm in Texas and a howdin'. That's a Who song, by the way, but those were not the original lyrics. I think the original lyrics is like, cause I'm a farmer. Yes, I'm not a singer, I'm a drummer. And I am not embarrassed of my role in life. And I'm digging. The Who. For those of you who have not explored British music, I recommend getting into The Who. That is quite the trip. All right, so another thing I like to do with fonts is once I've decided that I like everything about it and the effects work. And if you don't want to commit, if you're not sure 100% yet that this is what you've chosen and this stays 100%, don't level it, don't rasterize it yet. Just duplicate the layer, hide the layer that you can work on, and then rasterize it. And I'm doing it because now I can't see. I've made a picture out of it now. It's not font; it's an image now, and now I can mangle it. But you can't do that anymore once you've committed and turned it into a design, into an image, a pixel file. You can't change the font anymore. Neither can you change the effects on the font. So like I said, make sure you commit, and if you can't, you're not sure, just duplicate everything. And what I'm doing here is just slightly mangling the font to kind of follow the curve and, make it sit in the image a little better. Nothing major. It's very subtle, as you can see. But now also, I think our Kwog logo still like needs a little oomph, if you know what I mean. And I wonder if we can put something something exciting behind it. And let me see what we can do. Some kind of cheerful, colorful um, texture behind and work with the blend modes. How about this? All right, let's see. I'm not 100% sure if this is going to work. My computer is already kind of yelling at me a little bit. I can hear it working hard, sweating. The fan, actually, it's not that bad. It turned off already. I work on a pretty good machine. I work on a 9 Mac, and I can't complain. Actually, before you change anything about the images, also always duplicate them because you don't want to, and I just did the opposite, because you don't want to, Command J, sorry, that's it, to alter the original. So always copy, always work on a copy. I'm saying that mostly to myself because in the heat of the moment, oftentimes I get too excited about the creative process and I forget to do it. And then I'm like, mangling my originals. All right, so what we're doing here is, I'm not even sure it is exactly what I'm doing here, but let's do it like this. Let's also let me see. Do something of the sort, and just, this is a hatchet job. We'll erase all of this because we don't need it. All I want is for the image to stay in that black little hole or whatever, a little cavity. So like that. I mean, I'm still experimenting myself. And now, either we'll see what happens here. This is kind of what I was going for. Looking to cheer up the text. And that's kind of neat. Sticks out, color dodge, of course. Overlay, it's not bad. See what I'm doing here? It's a really easy trick and something I've learned over the years of working with graphics is that when you just start your journey with graphic design and with photo editing programs, personally, I'm talking from myself. What I did, I would always ignore color dodge. I said I liked, or one of these. I always ignored blend modes because I didn't understand the reason behind them. Not quite. And although I've watched some tutorials, I never like understood what the point of it is. And so I never used it. And the more proficient at graphic designs I've become, the more I realized the strong, potent ability and versatility of blending modes and the amount of cool things you can do with them. And so, like, a lot of my collaging here is heavily done with, see, such a simple, very simple concept, right? Blending mode. I just blended in that image into the text, where before it was just a white text, which works. I mean, the logo itself is really cool. I like it a lot, and it stands on its own. But we want to not alter the logo necessarily, right? But we want to bring it out, make it stand out even more. So just putting a little bit of that behind it, blending that in, brought out the life in it and really kind of, made it stand out. And now it's become a solid part, integral part of the design, which was obviously the intention. And also, never, ever, ever forget to save your documents. I've just remembered after like half an hour of working on it that I should do that. And now I'm all up to speed on that. So here's another very practical piece of advice for you guys. All right, so I'm satisfied with this for now. Another thing, I've been working on this for one show or one and a half shows. Sometimes you get too attached in a way, demoitis maybe it's called, to your work, and you can't judge it very well. So it's good advice to leave it be. Just kind of move on to a new design, new cover, whatever it is you're doing, new project. Let that sit, steep, kind of like, and then come back with fresh eyes. Look at it again and be like, all right, I like it, or here's what I would like to change about it. So I've saved it. It should be all right. And now we're gonna start a new one, fifth, right? Yeah, fifth album cover, and we'll do it from scratch together. So when you create album covers, it's the standard size for digital um, marketplaces, whatever. What they ask of you is 3,000 by 3,000 pixels, a square, and of course 300 DPI. So I already had that template. There it is. This is what we start with. This is the size, and then usually I always create another layer, call it empty, and dump just black color on it. This is how I personally start. I mean, everybody is different. Everybody starts differently. Everyone has their own preferences and styles. This is what I do. Before I embark on this new journey, though, I did have a lot of apple juice. So I gotta go relieve my bladder, but I will leave you with a piece of art with this album cover. And while you're looking at it, you can go click on stuff too, and I will be right back. So don't go anywhere. All right. I'm back. And what I always do, since we are creating art um, for an experimental album, it would only behoove me, obviously, to listen to the songs. So I always get inspired by songs, the art for which I create. Is that strange grammar? Anyways, so song number 5, and plus I also need the name of the song. So let's see what we got on the album. So we're like dead in the middle now. Premature Polyester. All right, that's the name of the song. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, this one's a really experimental song, like all the songs on the record. All right, so next thing I do, I'll explain myself as I go. Since we're kind of starting, well, not kind of, we are starting from scratch. So once we've chosen our size and canvas and everything, prepared that, then I listen to the song and go see what kind of comes to mind, and then I go and sorry, um, choose appropriate images, and then I just throw them into the project. And once that's done, and I've picked what I want, I go and arrange them all together. So then the collaging starts there. But I'm still kind of in the middle of picking characters. All right. So let's see what else we got. And let's see. Hmm. Let's see. I like this background, so I might use this background. Let's throw this in here. And of course, always duplicate and always work on a copy. All right, so let's get this guy going. I'm still choosing characters, but as I go, I start getting an idea of what I want to do. And I definitely like all right, let me see. I got that line a little bit by accident. Let's keep the line and just get rid of that stuff. All right. Oh, and of course, always save. Yes, I gotta save myself. Save this. What I say? Premature polyester. Make sure it's where it needs to be. All right, cool. So that's being saved. You can also use these guys. One of my favorites. And again, duplicate it, hide the original, rasterize the copy, and work on the copy. So here I kind of I might, I like the moon too. I might leave the moon, but I would like to just isolate the characters. So I'm going to grab flood erase tool and take away the background. And it's doing its sweet thing. All right. For now, we can leave it. Like I said, this is all going to be composite collage, but we have the characters, and that's what matters. Maybe even smaller, so it doesn't occupy so much. Actually, it doesn't need to be that big. Let's see. And let's get rid of this, or, well, actually, we could just do that. And for now, keep this here. I mean, we're not done yet. I'm just choosing characters and approximately putting them together. All right. Now what? I'm still getting more characters, but now it'd be nice to. So we have our foreground guys. Now let's work on the background a little bit and see what we can do. What we got for that. Let's see, let's see, let's see. See if we can use this for the background. No, not raster. I see I make these mistakes myself. Thank God for the Command Z. I need a Command J, which is a duplicate, and then I'm gonna rasterize it. And now we can work on it. And let's see if we could utilize these guys as a background. So we're gonna have like a lot going on here. All right, and also let's get rid of this. Oh, oops. That was not smart. This wasn't smart either. That's smarter. Yes, that's better. All right. So we have a bit of a background going here. Still not a ton, but there's a world. Actually, before we do that, since we are working on the black, let's brighten up these lines because I will probably want to do this anyways. Let's just choose like a nice bright light color. And yes, it looks pixelated because I'm zoomed in 1587%. That will do it, but it's not going to look pixelated once we're done. While I'm doing this, I could listen to the song one more time. All right. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Let's pick a different color. Actually, yeah. Why am I can just use change the size, brush size. All right, and also let's finish the legs. All right, now, so let's erase that background. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm erasing the background. Yes. Good. So, but that's still, we're still working on it though. All right, but I still would like to find, what would I like to find? Something else for the background. Let's see what else we got. Mhm. Now let's see. I'm not sure about that one, but that could be fun, or it might not just work for this particular one. Yeah, I know I'm not trying to be cryptic. I'm just thinking as I'm speaking, but I'm thinking of other things. But we could still have this. And maybe we could still use our, oh, but wait. Well, since I already have it, yeah, I might as well duplicate it and rasterize it and just have it as a backup. Let's see if we can flip it horizontally. All right, let's work on that later. Still got this, and I also have this, which I have not, oops, found utility for yet. Or wait. All right, first, let's make it bigger. Maybe not that big, because I want that variety of color in there. Stretch it out. All right, now let's see if I can pull this off. um all right, let's just since I am experimenting here, let's see what we can do with what we got. Oh, it would be cool to have this guy separate. So this again and hide this for now, and bear with me. Oh, shoot. Just that. Have this one like been crazy. want the eye kind of like come out. Maybe from here. Let's see. Now, also, there is, let's see, heart mix. Let's go to normal for now, and let me just outline this guy. And just make sure I'm on the right layer. Actually, let's just, yes, let's create a different layer and call it outline. Outline. All right, and then on the layer, I will do this. Maybe even slightly bigger brush. Doesn't have to be entirely pretty, but you want to strive to do your best. And also the pot itself needs outlining. All right. Oh, I forget. Did the book need outlining? Let's see. Hard mix, was it? Yeah, it was, but what's wrong with this picture again? Oh, hard mix, yeah. There we go. I guess the book didn't need outlining, and I see. Let's change this. And I'm wrong. Yes, I was. Just want to see. We could. I kind of want the eye to want to kind of look maybe here. Still working on it. Kind of want it lurking a little bit. Just a little bit. But we will use that moon. So let's work on this. Let's erase everything and leave the moon. Let's see what we can do with it. With the moon, that is. Not everything else, although that looks kind of cool too. Huh. Hmm. Actually, let me see if I can duplicate the threshold. Oh no, what available 99 gigs? What are you yelling about? Running out of disk space. Still got like 100. I'll work on it. I'll ignore for now, please. Thank you. Computer's yelling at me for sucking all the disk space. What I wanted to do is duplicate not that, but wait, can't I just oh, it doesn't matter because I can do it again. Hmm. This is kind of cool too, huh? And that's kind of cool. And this is kind of cool. Hmm. I like that threshold. 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 But then I can't see the book. All right, well let's take this off for now and see what we can do with this guy. Black, that's not bad. Let's see what these guys can offer us. set average. That wasn't bad. All right. All right. I like the window, but I'm wondering if we could. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, that's so sweet. Thanks. Thanks. Got some treats. Check this out. I got scones, and then there's it's like Russian pancakes and homemade brownies. Yes, I made it all. Very tasty. But he brought it for me. Very sweet. And this will help me crinkle. All right. What am I missing here, huh? How about some enunciation? Mm. All right. Hmm. All right, sorry. I was reading something that doesn't pertain to what I do at all. All right. So he said he liked it, right? I still want to do something with the background. And also, I should probably take this away. All right, what can we do? What can you do with a drunken sailor? What can you do with a drunken sailor? What can you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Indeed, what can you do? Nothing of this sort, that's for sure. I should probably give up this idea by now. Let's see what we can find. Hmm. Let's see, I got a little experimentation going on here. Just give me the image. All right, let's see what we can do here. First of all, let's rasterize it and make it a little smaller. And also, let's duplicate it just in case. Hide that other layer and grab an eraser. All right, computer, catch up. Oh, by the way, yeah, I should have saved. Yes, let's save it. All right, it's saving. I'm waiting. So might as well snack a little. Oh, come on, takes so long. These are huge files. When you're working, so all the images in the projects are 1200 dpi, scanned at ridiculous resolution, weigh a ton. That's why I'm using like 5 hard drives at this point, or I don't know, at least 3 active ones right now. So everything always takes a little longer because it's saving to hard drives, external hard drives. Excusing my computer. All right, cool. All right, the birds are interrupting a little bit. Oh, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Yes. Let's see if we can shove a logo in here anywhere and see how that works. Where's my backup? There we go. Logo. Logo's enormous in itself. So we're just gonna duplicate it, rasterize it, and shrink it. Not that. Logo, logo, logo. See how huge the logo is compared to the... All right, so it's already decided to be somewhere behind all of this. Gotta find a suitable place for it. All right, I think the problem is that it's in a little bit weird place. No, no, no. Let's first see what we can do with this. Take away the background and maybe invert it. Yeah, definitely invert it. So let's go to effects and invert, but not everything. Of course, just the logo. Thank you. And now that we're here, like, well, what the heck is it gonna do now? Not much. All right, let me see. Do we even need these guys? Or is it kind of empty without them? Maybe there's something we can do with these guys. Like, for instance, and no, not that. Where is it? I was thinking, oh, maybe we'll bring back the moon and just give it some texture. Save it? Or, well, wait. Let me not save it yet because it might take a while. Hmm. All right, never mind. We'll leave it as is. Um, let's give that logo a little oomph. Ugh. Don't you just hate it when that happens? When you inhale a crumb? All right. Oh no, it looks like I'm crying. Why aren't you buying my products? All right. Well, where was I? Logo, that's right. A woman's losing it. I almost said a bad word. All right, let's see. Um, why don't you buy my products? Let's see what we got on Unsplash. Ooh, hmm. Let's see if this will work. Download free. Yes, if you ever need generic textures, Unsplash .com has things you might use. I'm not endorsed. I don't get paid for anything. Just saying. That's what I'm that's what I use. Don't forget to say thank you. All right, let's see. Oh wait. Wait. Did I just mess up? There we go. But I do not need sorry, wrong but wait a second. Let's just resize it a little and perhaps twist it about 90 degrees. Put it here. Mostly I'm concerned about the logo. Just wanted to stand out. If you know what I mean. But no. Meow, 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 meow. Maybe also I could recolor it. Not everything, just that thing. Thank you. Let's see. What would look spectacular? Just want a hue, like a subtle hue. Nothing eye stabbing. Oh, that's nice. Oh, stop it. Pressing wrong button here. All right, let's try it again. I kind of want it all to be only on the logo or mostly on the logo. So the logo stands out even more. All right, let's save this monstrosity for now, and it's gonna take a year to save. And there's something about this little bit that is like not quite sitting together. I can't seem to figure it out. It's like I want to, I don't know, do something maybe with the window or what. Uh, maybe move the window a little. And now these guys too with it. Oh yeah, that guy. Uh, dun, 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 dun. Maybe have that line there. All right, what is it with this guy that I just want to do something and I don't know what it is. Wah, wah. That's just creepy. Hmm. Oops. Not quite what I need. Blob. Not really, no. Hmm. What am I missing here? Am I missing anything here? Wow, you guys have like, you guys see like some sort of strange yellow dots that are not there? Weird. Um, let's try with the, let's choose a white font for now. How about 39? Hmm. Maybe. How do we make the fonts stand out? Perhaps. Let's see what we can do here. This is mad. This is madness. Premature polyester. All right. So let's see. This is the previous one. And you know what? I'm thinking here. Let me see. Which one is the? Uh-huh. This one. think it's a little too much, if you ask me. I need to take a break from that other one and just mess with this one for now. And also, while I'm here, that's pretty good. I'll leave it like that for now. But also, let's see what we can do. And no, don't go on everything. I just need this one. All right, wait a second. All right. I don't. You guys see, by the way, what you guys see, I just saw is a lot darker than what I'm working on. So just so you know, it ain't what I see. All right, I guess I just should not mess with it because it looked good and I keep wanting to change it. And I probably shouldn't. All right. All right, we'll keep this as is, save it, and come back to the other one. While this is saving, taking its sweet ass time, and see what kind of chaos we got going here. Huh? Okay. So I'm gonna save it. It looks like I've exhausted my creative vision for now. Sometimes when I mean it's been like over 2 hours now, and sometimes when you work on something for too long, you start getting a little woozy. No, not the woozy. You burn out on it, so you got to take a break from it. And plus, I'm working on a huge screen, so it's also a strain on the eyes. So I'm gonna go. Let you guys go. Have the rest of the Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. Starting starting the week. So take advantage of your Sunday. Spend it wisely. Don't get drunk. Read a book. That's my parting words to you. Those were my parting words to you. Anyways, thanks a bunch for hanging out, and I will see you in a day or two, and we will continue making artwork for experimental music album. On that, thanks so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.